mentality is going to be how long I can get him to sit on his hand. If I release pressure with his knee, there's no, right? If I'm pushing hard enough to where if he releases pressure with his hand, he falls over. So this knee lever, right? And then what I want to explain, like once his hand's over here, I went through a phase of my own training on how long can I keep a dude right here, right? Like how long can you keep this dude committed to this position? Because again, I'm controlling the seconds of time in which I'm in control and I can do things. No-gi, we move around a lot, so I don't want to moving around. This kimura becomes readily available. The guillotine on this side becomes readily available, and the switch from the side becomes readily available. Okay? So, I'm sure if you've trained here for 5 days, you probably know the kimura. Okay? This, I'm not knocking kimuras. I'm not gonna say that one side's worse than the other. Coach Chris's unstoppable sweeps on this side has murked more people than I can count in terms of sweeps. If you don't know what it is, you can ask him. But, so that comes from this side though, and a hook and stuff like that. So I'm not knocking this side, but this is more cross-body stuff, and there's a little bit more things to do to finish him. And the sweeps and rolls are different than when I did the kimura on this side. It's right there already, okay? If I attack a guillotine on this side, I have to get my butt and my guard all the way over here. If I were to attack a guillotine on this side, I just lay on one side and choke him, right? Sorry, he taught me that. He taught me that. So, you know, so the submissions changed just a little bit, all right? You know the kimura, the guillotine, and the switch probably, but I'm just gonna show it again, okay? So again, in any one of these situations where I'm framed up, I'm defending this guy, maybe I turn him on his hand, you can reach over, keep him here for a little bit. You can't let go. I'm gonna go for this kimura, take your time to get it. Use your toes all the time, over here on the side, and that's my hip escape. Now his face is in the dirt. Notice my right toe is on the ground now, hooking his leg. Right, it's not out. I try to do this. You can cover his back if you wanted. You can use your knee if you want. You can do all kinds of fancy crap, but long story short, shove the wrist to his head, and he'll tap. Okay? I tilt him. I go over here. I reach around his neck. I connect my hands before I even hip escape. I hip escape before I connect my hands because I have the space now to grab my choking arm. If I hip escape first, I'm only allowed to have the head and arm guillotine because I took up my own space. So in this case, I get my grip before I go. I get my grip before I go. Okay, and my elbow comes high. And then the last one is the switch. I'm over here. I get my grip. I get my grip before I go. Back to your knees. Back to your knees, buddy. Spreading the chicken. Belly down. Knees wide. I always like stay strong in your stance. I'm always trying to open his knees like this and belly him out. That's my natural movement, but I'm not always doing it to the maximum potential. I'm just doing it a little bit, again, to not let him at a certain point, right, turn the butterfly. Right, so however I got to that position, right, once I get to here, you can't sit now, right? So I can come up. Good to go? I know that some of you beginners might not get it, but the camp's not for all y'all anyways. It's for the people traveling in. Ready, set.